Thank you for
Hello?
calling support. This is Frank. How can I help you today?
Hi. I'm calling because I have a message on my screen that says my computer's blocked for security reasons.
Okay, so what exactly were you doing on the computer when you got that security alert message?
I was looking up gardening resources on Facebook. I'm gonna plant a garden this spring.
So did you try to make any changes, any settings on the computer, ma'am?
What kind of changes do you mean? We've only had the computer for a little over a month, so there hasn't been much time to make changes. What kind of changes are you referring to?
Okay, like any settings?
I wouldn't know how to do that even if someone would have to show me, and my husband doesn't use it very much.
Okay, and can you please confirm me the device that you are using? Is it like your personal computer, your work computer? Are you the authorized person?
But do you think my husband's going to use my work computer? Really? You're not listening, are you? Why would my husband use my work computer? Take a big stab at it.
Ma'am, see, this is a
I
process,
don't.
okay? Because we have to
I
make sure that you are.
it's a really dumb one because I revealed that my husband uses the computer, so therefore it should be reasonable to assume that this is a home computer. Do you understand?
I understand that, ma'am, but
Okay,
I understand that, ma'am, but
and
sometimes it happens like.
hold on. Don't call me ma'am. Why are you calling me an old lady? I'm only 36. I do not like being called ma'am. That's an insult. Why are you insulting me?
Ma'am, I'm not insulting you,
Do
ma'am.
not call me ma'am. A ma'am is an elderly woman. You're calling me an elderly woman by calling me
Okay.
ma'am. Don't call me ma'am.
Okay, then what do you prefer me to call you, ma'am?
Not ma'am. Call me Miss Page. My name's Karen Page. My name is Karen Page. You can call me Mrs.
Okay, but
Page. Mrs. Page.
okay, Mrs. Page.
This video is sponsored by Aura, a personal security service that protects the identities of those who subscribe to the product. Aura is the #1 identity theft protection service rated by security.org, providing fraud monitoring, antivirus protection, password management, and VPN rolled into a single low-cost package. 33% of Americans have been the victim of identity theft. People still active on social media are more likely to have their personal details stolen. After I signed up for Aura, within days I was able to see the sheer number of data brokers that had access to my private information. Aura went right to work registering removal requests, and as a result, I have seen a marked decrease in the number of spam emails I get in my inbox. Just look at these great offerings that come with an Aura service plan: identity fraud detection, reduced spam and robocalls, identity restoration and recovery assistance, 1 million ID theft insurance, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, customer support, and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Aura will notify you if your information is compromised so that you can take proper action as needed. I have had family members who were victims of identity theft in the past, and the experience is unbearable. So it's safe to say you need to protect yourself as well. Go to aura.com/modernpaul for a free 2-week trial and find out if your personal security is compromised.
Now,
I'll do that, okay?
why is Microsoft blocking my computer? We've only had it for a little over a month. All I was doing was looking up gardening, and now I'm being told that I'm infected with Trojan spyware. What the heck is a Trojan spyware?
Well, Mrs. Page, let me tell you one thing, okay? You are using a Microsoft computer, and every Microsoft computer comes with a Windows Defender. Whenever there is any kind of virus or any kind of intruders, at that point of time, your Windows Defender give you this kind of alert warning.
Why didn't Windows Defender block the Trojan and let me continue computing. That tells me that Windows Defender is worthless.
See, if you start using your computer, you might lose your identity, okay? Your
Well, I don't
information
want
that you have saved on the computer.
Okay.
So that is the reason why Windows Defender has blocked you from using your computer.
Okay, but it says threat detected Trojan spyware. It says it on the blue part. Your computer has been reported to be infected with Trojan spyware. So you're telling me then that Windows Defender cannot protect my computer from Trojan spyware because I'm infected. That's what it tells me.
Well, Mrs. Page, as I have mentioned, okay, Windows Defender has blocked you from using it further, okay?
But it states
And
on the
it
it
has
states
given
on
you,
it states on the warning your computer has been reported to be infected with Trojan spyware.
see, Mrs. Page, okay, let me tell you, okay, your Microsoft Windows Defender, okay, has blocked you from using it, okay, to prevent any further losses.
Why
That is the
can't it
reason why your Windows Defender has blocked.
why can't Windows Defender get rid of the Trojan?
No, that's the reason why Windows Defender has given you our support number so that you can call us and then we can help you fix it, okay? So that even in the future you don't have to face this kind of problem again.
You're gonna help me fix it. What kind of English is that? It's not fixed, it would be fix. Okay, well what do I need to do? I'm calling you. I need you to fix it.
Ma'am,
Don't
Mrs. Page,
call me
let me tell you one thing,
ma'am.
okay? If you really,
Do not call me ma'am. Get it through your rock
Miss-
head. Jesus. You're not very smart, are you?
do you want me to
Yes,
do
I
you
need
want
your
me to
help.
help you on this, Mrs.
Yes,
Page?
yes, and I want you to stop calling me ma'am.
Okay.
It's an
If
insult when you call me ma'am.
you are a married woman, so we have the right to call you ma'am
Ma'am is a term for
because
an
I don't,
elderly woman. Elderly woman is a ma'am. You didn't know that? If you
Mrs.
go
Page,
if you go
Mrs.
in
Page,
if you go out in
Mrs.
public and call
Page,
a woman ma'am,
Mrs. Page,
you're gonna get your face slapped.
Mrs. Page,
Where are you from?
Mrs.
1980?
Page,
Are you from 1980? Is that what's wrong? You're stuck
Mrs.
in the 80s?
Mrs. Page, if you really want me to help you, okay, please calm down, okay? If you
Okay,
don't
I'll
calm
come
down,
down.
I have to end this call, okay?
Can I have a glass of water? Let me take some water. It'll calm me down.
This is a recorded line, okay? So
Oh,
I
it's being
want you to
recorded.
calm down, okay? Please
Okay,
calm
I'm
down.
calming down. I'm calming down. Sorry, I didn't mean to say. I'm just scared because it basically says my email credentials and my banking password is at risk. Okay, I'm ready. I'm sorry I got upset. I'm just scared.
I can understand that, okay? Okay, now, can you please tell me the computer that you are using, okay? Is it a laptop or is it a desktop?
It's neither. It's a small tower. It's called a Dell. Why are you putting me on mute? It's making a loud clicking sound. It hurts my ears. He hung up. Call him back with the same number.
Hi, thank you for calling. This is Alan. How may I help you?
Hi, Ellen. I'm calling. I was talking to another person, but the phone dropped. I'm getting a message that says access to this computer is blocked for security reasons.
Okay, so may I know what were you doing on your computer when you got this message, ma'am?
I was looking up gardening tips on Facebook.
Oh, you were looking for the gardening. You're
Gardening,
looking
yes.
for the gardening things, right? Thank you. Okay, so while you were looking at these things on your internet, ma'am, did you got any message or advertisement there?
I'm going to ask you nicely. Don't call me ma'am. Why are you calling me ma'am?
Oh, sorry. What's your name? May I know your full name, please?
My first name is Karen. Last name is Page. I'm 36 years old. A ma'am is someone in their 60s or 70s. I'm not a ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry, ma'am. Sorry, can you tell me your first name, please?
For the second time, my first name is Karen.
Can you spell it for me?
You don't know how to spell Karen, really? It's Karen. Karen. K is in kangaroo, A is in
Karen, that's
apple, R is in
nice.
rainbow, E is in echo, N is in Nancy.
Oh, oh, so nice of you, Karen. Thank you so much for sharing.
I'm not being nice. Don't even go there.
Okay, Karen. So, is this the first time you are facing such problem, or you have got this problem before in past?
About 4 years ago, I got something that looked very similar, but when I called Microsoft, the number was disconnected.
Oh, number was disconnected. So I'm asking to you. Hello, can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. I can't hear
Karen?
you at all. I can't hear you. Of course I can hear you.
Yeah, Karen, I'm asking.
If I couldn't hear you, why am I responding to your questions?
Karen, I was not getting your voice. So sorry. That's why I asked it. So please tell me. So is this the first time you are facing this problem, or you have got this problem before in past?
Again, I'll tell you, 4 years ago, or thereabouts, I got a
Hmm.
similar message. Do you know what that
Hmm.
means? That means 4 years ago,
Okay.
I was using my older computer, and I got a similar message.
Hmm.
But when I called the number was disconnected.
We are
In other
extremely
words,
sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. I'm sorry.
why'd you call me
Yeah,
ma'am?
I will
I'm
definitely
asking
help.
you nicely. Don't call me ma'am.
Karen, I will definitely help you to fix this problem.
You do not have permission to address me by my first name. I don't know you. I don't want to know you. You can call me Mrs. Page.
Mrs. Page. Okay. Okay,
Not,
Mrs. Page.
not mistress. Mrs.
Mistress.
Thank you. Not mistress. Mrs. M-R-S period. Mrs.
Mrs.
Mrs. I'm married.
Yes, I'm
I'm
saying
not a whore. I'm not a whore.
Mrs. I'm saying Mrs. Page. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. So, Mrs. Page,
What?
tell me, can you read out that alert for me, please?
Okay, it's got a lot of words. It says Windows Defender security warning. Access to this computer is blocked for security reasons. Your computer has been reported to be infected with Trojan spyware. The following data is at risk. Email credentials, banking passwords. And then on top of that, in bright red, it says threat detected, Trojan spyware.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the message. So, Mrs. Page, is it your personal computer or you use it for work?
Oh my God. Okay, I gave you two pieces of
Okay, let me.
logic you clearly don't understand. Why would I buy my computer 4 years ago and then talk about a message that was similar?
No, no, no.
I don't buy my
No, let
computers
me.
at work. What do you think?
Karen, Mrs. Page, please let me allow to tell you why I am asking all these things from you. Actually, I really need to know the problem you are facing on your computer, and once I understand the problem, I will help you accordingly. That's why I am asking all these things for you.
If I was at work, I would call the help desk at my work, okay? They're far superior than you. They're smarter. They sound like they're they sound modern. Their English is better. But I can't call them because I'm at home. All I have is the number to call you. So I'm stuck with you.
Okay, so
I'm stuck with you.
you want me to transfer your call,
No, I like you better
Mrs.
than the
Page?
other person. I like you better than the other person.
Okay,
seem
let me
like
transfer your call.
I don't want you to transfer. I
Yeah.
like you. You're nicer.
Oh, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for it. The question I was asking you, this is your personal computer or you use it for work?
Okay, looks like your brain. It's my home computer.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
No, it isn't because I can't use it. I can't use it. It says it's blocked. It's not great.
Okay. So as I have checked this for you, and it seems like there is a breach on your network.
A
So,
bridge?
which means some unauthorized users.
What do you mean by
Yes, breach.
what do you mean
It's
by
breach.
a bridge?
It's
The
not
only
bridge,
bridge,
man. It's
the only
breach.
bridge I know of is there's a bridge
Breach.
over the Jordan River, but that's like 20 minutes to the 20 minutes to the north.
No, no.
A bridge on my
Yeah.
network.
Which is okay. It's not bridge. It's breach. BREACH. Okay.
Oh, breach.
So
Okay,
what does it
breach.
mean? Yeah.
Breach means
So it means
something's
like,
been compromised or broken into.
oh yes, you are very, very intelligent. Nice. You know everything about computers, I guess, no?
Not really. I'm a community care nurse. I know about the human physiology. I take care of people. I don't
Hmm.
really get too technical in my stuff. I barely can run Windows.
Oh, but the thing you told me, that is really impressive.
The fact that there's a bridge
Okay.
over the Jordan
So
River.
okay, so let me go ahead and let me tell you
Um,
exactly what happened in your
I knew
computer
what
in
a
this
I
case.
knew what a bridge was when I told you that it means something's been compromised or broken into. A breach is a word I learned when I was in third grade. It's not that big of a deal. Just because I know what
Yes, yes,
the,
yes.
many games that people play talk about breaches.
Yes, yes, you are right. I can understand totally that.
So for you to
So
conclude that
let me
I'm
just tell
somehow
me.
a computer expert based on knowing what breach means, that'd be like calling somebody a nuclear science because they know what a hydrogen atom looks like. When it's when it's something that they learned when they were 8 years old from a picture book, and then now you make them your nuclear
Hmm.
director. Boy, you don't have very big
No, I'm not doing that.
expectations, do you? Are you married? Are you
I am
married?
so impressed with you, actually. I
Well,
am
you
so impressed with you, Mrs. Page.
well, I'm glad to hear that. I am a community care nurse. I try my best to give people a positive view on me so that they can trust me. So are you going to help me,
Hello?
or am I just going to sit here and gab with you? I can't use my
No,
computer
no,
because it's
I'll
blocked.
definitely, I will definitely help you. I will try to explain you the things. Okay? So
Okay.
as I told you, there is a breach in your network. So means these unauthorized users try to sneak into your network of your computer so
Okay.
that they can access into your information.
When you say network, I think of network of medical
Hmm.
professionals or ABC, CBS, MSNBC. Those are television networks. What do you mean network? Well, I didn't even know I
No,
had one. I didn't. I don't participate. I participate in a type of network of medical professionals. So you're saying they're breaking into my work?
no, in your network means the Wi-Fi connection and the network you are using on your computer, ma'am,
Don't call me
which connects
ma'am.
your computer through.
I asked you
Yeah.
nicely. Don't call me ma'am.
Okay, okay, Miss Page. Okay, Miss Page. Okay, Mrs. Page. Okay, Mrs. Page. Sorry, sorry. So I'm saying
Why are you
that
sorry?
the network I'm talking,
Why are you sorry?
because I made a mistake. I made you angry.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
guess I forgive you. I think of it this way. If I called you Betty, what would you do? If I called you, oh, okay, Betty. What is your name, by the way?
Alan, man, it's Alan.
Okay, so what if I called you Alice? Or Annie. I
So
call you Annie.
I will
I'll
do I
call you Annie.
I will okay. I will do the same thing. I get your apologize and thank you so much
So in
that
other
you
words,
forgive me.
in other words, you tell me your name's Alan, and for the duration of the call, I might refer to you as Alan, but I wouldn't slip and accidentally call you Annie or Betty, because I am a person and I know how to have a conversation. I take mental notes of who
Hmm.
I'm talking to so that I can refer to them properly down the line. But you seem to not have that capability. I think you have a problem with short-term memory. Keep in mind, I'm a medical
Okay, I'll keep in
professional.
mind, ma'am.
I'm a medical professional, so
Yes,
it's just be ready. I'm going to be diagnosing you as we move along here. I care about your health.
oh, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mrs. Page. So nice of you. So you got the thing which I was sharing with you, which was your network I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you said something about a wifey, which kind of offended me. But a
Yes,
wifey,
the network which connects your.
a wifey is also known as a mistress. So a man who's married gets a girlfriend. That's his wifey. And I'm like going, why? I don't know why you're
It's
bringing
Wi.
that up. Wifeys are some of the
It's
worst
Wi.
things.
It's
Wifey,
Wi-Fi.
wifeys destroy
Means
marriages.
Wi-Fi means your
Don't
internet
say it.
provider, Mrs. Page.
I don't have a wifey. My husband and I are heterosexual. We've been married for almost 17 years. He would never cheat on me, so there's no wifey here.
Okay, so the wife. I'm not talking about wifey, ma'am.
Will you quit?
I'm talking about
Stop.
Mrs. Page.
Please
Mrs.
don't.
Page.
Please
Mrs.
don't.
Page. I'm not.
Not
Mrs.
ma'am.
Page. I'm
It's
talking
not
about your.
ma'am.
Yes, I correct myself.
Okay,
Mrs. Page.
Alice.
I'm talking
Okay,
about your
okay,
internet.
Betty.
So funny you are. So funny you are.
It's
Even
not. It isn't funny. You're calling me an old lady when you call me ma'am.
no, 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 no. Mrs. Page. Mrs. Page, can we go ahead
Yes, we've been on the
and fix
phone
it?
for
Yes.
16 minutes now, and all you've managed to do is tell me that I have a breach on a network I didn't know I had.
This is I'm trying to explain you only. So, Mrs. Page, what I am saying, your network has compromised, which you already know. Okay.
Right. But it says
So I'm
Trojans.
asking,
It
are
says
you?
I'm infected with Trojan
Yes.
spyware. What does that even mean?
So when you were using your internet, you're surfing for plantation, right?
What do you mean
So did you
plantation?
got any advertisement?
I was looking up gardening, not a plantation. Where do you think I am?
Okay,
You think I'm some
okay, when
rich
you
southerner from 1870? I'm in Utah. There's no plantations
okay,
in Utah. I'm talking about something small that goes in a flower bed.
oh that's nice, that's nice. Pardon, I'm pardon. Just tell me one more thing, please. When
What's your
you were surfing over internet and you were looking for gardening thing, did you got any advertisement there? And you might have clicked on it.
Well, I think that's what triggered it. It was an ad for ortho seeds. I was trying to plant some ganja because I like to grow ganja
Ganja.
and some China white. I want to produce China white for my friends.
Okay, so when you were surfing over internet, did you got any message there and you might have clicked on it? I'm asking it for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you please help me out with the question?
It was an ad for ortho poppy seeds. It was an advertisement.
So apart from this device, how many devices at your place with you?
What do you mean by device?
Means as you are calling for a laptop, right?
Well, it's not a laptop.
So
It's a mini tower. It's a Dell. It's not a laptop.
it's a laptop, no? So
It
I'm
is not
asking
a
like
laptop. It is not a laptop. It's a tower. It's a tiny box.
oh, it's a teller.
A tower, yeah, a mini
Okay,
tower.
just hold. Okay, okay. Can you hold for a moment?
Yes, I can hold.
Thank you.
Are we going to do anything at any time? It's been 20 minutes.
Yes, yes, I'm trying to find your thing, ma'am.
Okay, Alice.
Transfer your call so that a technician from Teller who can help you the way you want to help him. Okay?
You haven't done anything. You told me basically that I have a breach on my network. You didn't answer my question. What is a Trojan spyware? And you don't seem to know the answer.
Trojan Trojan spyware is a virus, Mrs. Page,
A
which is
walrus?
sent by
A
yeah.
walrus? They don't have walruses in
Yes,
Utah.
it's a fraudulent.
Walruses are on the coast, like San Francisco.
Ye-
They're they're funny. They make funny noises, and you feed them fish. Why is a walrus on my computer? A walrus?
Mrs. Page, I'm just finding, ma'am.
Okay, Alice.
Just be on the line. I'm just finding it.
Are you gonna help me or not?
I'm trying to connect with my senior supervisor.
Is it because you don't have confidence that you can help me?
We will definitely help you, Mrs. Page. Just
You're
give
not
me a
helping.
moment, please.
You're not helping me. It's been 23 minutes, and all you've done was tell me that I have a breach on my network. You're not very
Okay.
smart, are you? You're not very smart, are you?
I'm a Microsoft technician, but I do actually laptops and computers, okay? So
I
just
don't
hold
believe
on the
you.
line.
I
Hold on the
don't.
line few moments, please.
You're not selling yourself too well. In 23 minutes, you've managed
No,
to not only butcher the English language, you're saying that there's a sea animal on my computer. I mean, I don't know where you got that one,
Miss,
where you plucked that
Mrs. Page.
from. There is no walrus on my
M-
computer. I'm in a desert. There's
Mrs.
no,
Page.
what?
Mrs. Page, just hold for a moment, please. Let me arrange a call for you. Just hold for a moment. Give me 1 minute only, okay? I'll definitely get back to you.
Okay. If we go any longer, it'll be appropriate for you to call me ma'am. I'll be an old lady. I'm going to highly recommend you don't ever try handling fireworks. You'll probably blow your hand off. And when you go outside, you need to wear a helmet so you don't damage your brain.
हाँ सर, ये बोल रहे हैं कोई मिनी टेलर है जो कि छोटा बॉक्स है, उसमें कीबोर्ड और माउस कनेक्ट है.
What?
It's not a laptop, it's not a computer.
And when you eat, you need to put corks on your forks so you don't poke your eyes out. You need to have a satellite collar around your neck so you won't bite it.
चेक तो
Hello?
मुझे करना है, बट उसके साथ प्रॉब्लम ये हो रहा है ना कि वो आगे का प्रोसेस ले नहीं रही है.
Hello?
रीजन ये है कि उसको मैंने पूछा जस्ट ये कि दिस इज लैपटॉप और दिस इज डेस्कटॉप, तो वो वहीं पर अड़ गई है.
Hello?
ओके, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये हो रहा है कि उसको उस डिवाइस का नाम जो मैं उससे बाहर पूछा मैंने, वो बोल रही दिस इज नॉट अ लैपटॉप, दिस इज नॉट अ डेस्कटॉप, दिस इज अ मिनी ट्रेलर.
You don't know what a mini tower is? It's basically a desktop that's standing on its edge.
ओके. हेलो.
Hi, Alan, I overheard you. You do not know what a mini tower is? It's basically a desktop computer. You didn't know that? Are you there?
Mrs. Page, you there?
Okay, did you hear my question?
Mrs. Page, you there?
Yes, I'm here. He just gave up. He hung up.
Thank you for calling technical support. This is Fiona. How can I help you?
May I speak to Alan, please? I was talking to Alan. He was helping me with my computer. It's being blocked.
Okay, no worries, ma'am. Miss Ellen is right now. She is in a meeting, so I will help you.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, so how may I
I
help you today?
I was just talking to him, and the phone dropped. He's not
Yeah,
in a
the
meeting. He's not in a
Yes,
meeting. He's not in a meeting.
Okay, just give me a moment. So you don't gave you right? So that's me, ma'am. Since the phone call
I don't want
off,
to
we
talk.
have just hang up the call. All the call.
I don't want to talk to you. Send me to somebody else. I don't know.
Okay, let me transfer.
I don't like your voice.
Okay. Okay, stay on the line. Let me transfer the call, okay? Stay on the line.
Mister, I'm serious. I want to talk to somebody else. I don't like you.